Hello, good morning everyone. This is 5th Teddy Royal, your host here in our new show, the 5th TED Talk. Now we are talking to former dictator and the most talked guy in today's politics. Good morning, Mr. Bonnie Long.
Good morning, Mr. 5th Teddy.
So today, let's start with the most simplest conversation. Who owned this mansion, the Jeff Long mansion?
Now you are asking who owned this mansion, and the owner of this mansion is my son Donald. But year ago, I bought this house when I became a president here in Funny City. My wife Chica bought some house supplies and asked someone to paint a portrait of her and her family. The family portrait was put at our penthouse while her portrait was put here in the mansion.
So the portrait is still in this mansion?
Yes, it is. It was put down there at my wife's favorite place, the swimming pool. But when my son became the president of Britain, I gave this house to him and we lived in our penthouse since then.
So you don't live here?
Obviously not. My son's wife Kelly Jefferson decided to unite her ancestral house and our house into what we know today as the Jeff Long Mansion.
Oh, so this mansion was built from two different houses?
Yes, it was.
So let's move to my second question. Chica Long, your wife, is known as Madam Bag, and why is it?
My wife Chica loves collecting bags and using something in the right occasions, like using Fred Jr. Christmas bag for Christmas and using country bags to fit the occasion.
So how many bags does your wife had?
I don't really know, probably 50 or more, I guess.
The next question. This is turning into political talk. Is it true that your son Donald Jefferson told you and your wife that he wanted to be the one of the greatest leader in toy world?
It's a big yes. Few years ago in Toylandian City during the architect era, when I was still young and healthy, my son Donald was a very ambitious kid in terms of becoming a leader. His best friend Mason always follows his instructions like he was the boss. He was a child back then. Then when I won the Budanese election and former President Jack Macris's support, I told my son that this was probably his chance to conquer his dreams. Now he did it.
Ah, Mr. Long, that was a very great story. Okay, Mr. Long, last question. Did you plan to assassinate the vice president?
I did no such thing. Firstly, everyone blames me and my family for shooting Attorney Cho even if we did nothing. It was her plan or decision to let someone shoot her and make it look like that was me and my wife. Actually, the shooting was quite long, so I checked the palace with my wife. We found a man with red beard that looks like a pirate shooting Attorney Choi, and then he ran away when I took his gun. Eyes of News arrived shortly and took some photo of us and me holding a gun. That was completely framed up.
Thank you, Mr. Long, for this interview.
You're welcome.
Now good morning everyone, this is 5th TED Talk, and see you next Sunday.